Well, I just love her. I'm such a fan. I mean, especially because of her like character in Euphoria, Cassie. That whole like she kind of has a possessive vibe, and I've always wanted to work with Rosalia. I think she is one of the best, and I love her so much. I think for me, authenticity is the number one thing you can focus on. No one else knows you better than yourself. You can always trust your gut, and that will take you in the right direction. But I've also learned that like when I trust my gut and when I'm sure of myself, that's when I speak up and that's when I make the decisions that I want to make. And yeah, you got to put your foot down sometimes. You got to be stubborn. You got to fight for what you want. And I think I'm slowly learning that as I'm getting older. Well, I just love her. I'm such a fan. And I mean, especially because of her like character in Euphoria, Cassie, that whole like she kind of has a possessive vibe, and that character really embodied Miss Possessive. So I was like, if she could do this, it would be such a fun little Easter egg for fans. Yeah, I sent her like a little, I was like, can you say this like this? And then she came back and did it perfect. It was so fun. I think maybe one day, I think right now I'm primarily focused on music, but yeah, if I were to learn a bit more about that world and maybe put some time into it to get good at it, I feel like maybe one day I'd be down. For sure. I mean, I'm 21. My taste is going to change so much over the next 10 years of my life. I think I will dip my toe in many different avenues and genres at some point. I don't know. I feel like I really don't know because I don't want to say no to anything because I feel like I'm very open to whatever feels right in the moment. So yeah, I don't think I would say no to any style right now. I mean, I had a lot of manifest for the beginning of this year that have actually like happened, which is I really wanted to do SNL again for the second time, and I really wanted to do a Fallon coach. And yeah, I wanted to see the album go #1, and it did. So it's really crazy. And yeah, I feel like you always have to set goals for yourself and make sure you're working towards something to just keep growing. I feel like I see something and then my choreographers who are unbelievable see something totally different, and that's way better. Like whenever Sean Bankhead or Robbie Blue create, it's something that I never would have envisioned. So I kind of leave that up to them because they have a whole different skill set that I could never tap into. We haven't. Me and her are just really good friends. I love her just like a sister. She's the best. And we haven't really talked about music, really. Collaborations are always just whatever feels right. You never want to force anything. You want to just, if a song comes into the ether and it feels correct, then I'm down, always. I've always wanted to work with Rosalia. I think she is one of the best, and I love her. I'm such a fan of Bad Bunny. I mean, whenever I listen to Bad Bunny, obviously I don't know what he's saying, but his melodies are chef's kiss. I would always be down to do a collaboration with him. He's so good. I think it's going to be a very different tour. Last time, we were just getting started. I feel like we now want to create more of a narrative, get a little more theatrical in it. I would say there's going to be a bit more ebbs and flows in the show. Less like one thing throughout the whole 2 hours.
Suscríbete y entérate de todo.